Title: The Whispering Shadows. It was just after midnight when Sarah stumbled into the living room, still half asleep. The wind outside howled, rattling the windows. The house was silent, save for the soft creak of the floorboards beneath her feet. She sat on the couch, rubbing her eyes, trying to shake off the unsettling feeling she'd had all day. As her eyes adjusted to the dim light, something caught her attention in the corner of the room. At first, it looked like a shadow, just a trick of the light. But as her gaze sharpened, she saw it more clearly, a dark figure standing just beyond the edge of the sofa. Its form was indistinct, shifting like a silhouette that couldn't quite settle. Sarah blinked, and it was gone. Her heart pounded, but she tried to reason with herself. Maybe it was just her imagination. Maybe the stress of work was getting to her. She reached for her phone on the coffee table, but it wasn't there. Confused, she scanned the room. A voice whispered from behind her, "You'll never leave." Frozen, she slowly turned her head, her breath catching in her throat. Standing in the doorway was the same shadow. This time, it was clearer, tall, thin, with dark hollow eyes that seemed to pierce into her very soul. Its mouth opened, stretching wider than what should be humanly possible. "Get out!" It hissed, but the words were not its own. They echoed around the room, a chorus of voices. Panic surged through her, and she bolted to her feet, rushing toward the front door. But as her hand touched the doorknob, it snapped back, jerking her into the hallway. The whispering grew louder, more frantic, the sound of countless voices overlapping. The last thing she heard, just before the darkness took over, was a chilling whisper in her ear, "You should have never looked away."